Reporter Peep would like you to like this video and subscribe or he will make a TV commentary on you. This toothpaste describes what each of its ingredient is and what it does. My mug is sweating tea through the cracks in the ceramic. I bowled at a vintage alley where actual people reset the pins and roll the bowling balls back. The scores are kept on glass and projected above. Mom's optometrist is wearing Pokémon socks. A spot where an Metropolitan Transportation Authority from New York worker stands when a train is about to come. Mum boiled the purple potatoes with the corn. Now we have pink curd. I found a ladybug with reversed colors in my room. The vet put a warning on my dog's medicine for him not to operate heavy machinery or drive while affected. This medicine may cause drowsiness and may increase the effects of alcohol. If affected, do not drive a motor vehicle or operate machinery. The instructions on my oatmeal say to cook it longer in the French translation. Directions: bring water and salt to a boil. Add oats. Stir and reduce heat to low. Cover and cook 2 to 3 minutes until the oats are tender. A random big ice diamond by the road. My lighter for scale. In the Netherlands there are beer couriers, so students can order large volumes without having to get them from the shops. Military food heating instructions. Febreze bottle with bottom part removed. That time my 3-year-old dropped a penny onto a plug while it was plugged in the wall. Me demonstrating how big traffic signals actually are. Skittles has changed the green apple back to lime. My winter jacket is so old that it came with separate pockets for a MP3 player, cell phone, digital camera and calculator. My car reached 22,222 miles today, the 22nd of February 2022. 22,222 miles. My Snickers bar doesn't have a vein. The interior of the breathable mattress my infant son uses to prevent suffocation. Asked for extra pickles and got 25. Northern Lights in Helsinki, Finland. Plum undisturbed versus shirt shined plum before I ate it. My 3-month progression in making homemade pasta. The reflections make the barriers appear transparent. This B-day in a Clearwater, Florida motel. Top of a parking garage in New York City. My copy of The Guns of August has a weird and fun misprint. The Surge aisle of Coke is the only soda option at my local supermarket. I saw the end of a rainbow at the beach today. Local supermarket has an entire aisle devoted to beans. This MTV keychain I've had since the 80s. I found a Girls Gone Wild DVD on the side of the road while backpacking in central Alabama. The snow melted everywhere but this one board on my porch. Woodpecker ate bad seed from my hand. I delivered Chipotle to apartments that are on top of each other at the same time. The older gentleman that lives next door to me whittled this little pig. My hotel room mirror is on hinges, so paranoid people can check for cameras. There were 3 Pop-Tarts in this package instead of 2. My cat Bo has her name on her back. This snow is scary. In 2 scenarios owner we have cell phone towers disguised as seguros. Beer can has foil on top to keep it clean. This statue outside a library. I accidentally set my phone down on some acetone at work. Now it looks like this. Set of old survival silverware I found while cleaning out storage. My ice cube tray is Tetris shapes. This chili recipe that my grandfather kept adjusting over the years of making it. When I took a pic of a full moon from my car in night mode and didn't hold the camera still enough. Gas prices were great this morning. Regular $3.459 plus $3.909. Premium $4.359. Our learned Swedish/Norwegian border is just a line in the forest. The coffee mug I use at work every day turned 30 this year, 1992. This colorful cat at a local smoke shop. Today I found a smiling potato. The bench in this 24-hour laundry is a giant clothespin. Snow Sphinx, my dog for scale. This mushroom car I found. The actual size of my cold meds are not even close to being actual size. Snowdrift in my backyard in Kansas looks like an Alaskan mountain range. Mentos gum rolling out some paper packaging instead of plastic. Old Mac used as a doorstop in my classroom. Climbed up a tree in our front yard to measure it and found this dude. I guess the kids who grew up here put him there. I'm just surprised he stayed. I have a test beer. Test beer. Goose Island Beer Company. Not for sale. Someone got a few balls stuck in a tree. Our Batman pizza from Little Caesars had a question mark in the box. A sidewalk in my city is glowy. I ordered 1 coffee table. They sent me 7 more. This letter my grandparents got for taking in a child from England during World War II. We have colonies of melanistic squirrels where I live. Train set up at an estate sale I visited. Floral looking frost patterns on the garage floor during a cold night in Michigan. This clothes dryer has a plug holder for the power cord so it doesn't flail around while trying to move it. I use chip clips to hold my kids' tacos together to avoid spillage. This old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle floppy disk. The walls in our attic from early 1900s when we tore the old retro wallpaper off. Found a 10 meters tall wee rock in the Austrian Alps. Shirt I bought comes with a picture of missing person. Missing Tessa Kane. An old New York City keychain I found from 1993. This double rainbow I captured today. These World War II banknotes that I found while going through grandfather's belongings. The way the trays at my university fit on the table. Articulated skull used for study. Given to me by my retired dentist. Big strawberries with a cheese stick for scale. This car with exact miniature version in the back. Aurora in Greenland. A giant tire I saw on I-94 near Detroit. The sunset while walking my dog. John Podge, little boy looking at the moon, the smallest public monument in Stockholm at 15 centimeters. 5.9 inches. Sushi train restaurant had a train serving sushi. Image of my front yard reflected upside down on my daughter's bedroom wall. A picture of Moses carrying Grogu at my friend's church. The way the shadow marks these stairs. I dropped my wooden guitar pick on wood floors, and it blended in a little too well. Looks like someone got the legendary skin for their starter vehicle. My cat has a single black whisker. This strawberry looks like it's ready to throw a punch. This giant Nutella jar. My blueberry bagel had an air pocket filled with blueberries. The receptionist at my dentist office gives a rose to every patient as they are leaving. It's raining a lot in my city, and my dog for a reason is above his doghouse. My son's puzzle came with 301 pieces. This headphones case is about to sneeze. A tiger cleaning itself like a cat. My past co-worker's chicken purse. Accidental treble clef when trying to untangle my thread. A copy of the complete Far Side cartoon anthology. Incinerator toilet at the Airbnb I'm staying at that incinerates your poop underneath when you flush. They see me rollin'. How to use an incinerator toilet. 1. Always insert liner into bowl for number 1 and number 2. 2. Close lid after you do your business. 3. Step on pedal. 4. Push button after every pretty stop. Albino ladybug in my window. This restaurant mixed up Hungary and Italy. A tree grows around a lamp in Brooklyn. Caught my cat admiring a painting of himself. My ticket to see The Who in 1976. Concert. The Who. Capitol Center. Tuesday, August 3rd, 1976. The way this building blends in with the sky. My screwdriver was made in West Germany. The wind formed a vertical icicle from underneath my car. Another night, another aurora. This 28.5 ounce carrot I found at work. This person's World War II cannon. My dog is a perfect golden spiral, and she's golden too. Extreme close-up of my cat's nose. Diet Coke in a Sprite bottle. It was one in a 24 pack. I managed to take a picture of the moon using a pair of binoculars and my phone's camera. Kinda worked. This uranium glass my wife found at the thrift store, lit by a blacklight. Foster sister and I shared a room, and had this large paper hung up behind the door. Each night we added something. My tuna pod tells me where my tuna was caught, and the name of the boat. May 2023. Seychelles. Indian Ocean skipjack. The perfect piece of Swiss cheese. My daughter's pillow was filled with dead spiders. Old little pillow. 13 years old pillow. Had a hole, so we sewed a new one. I got the stuffing from the old one to reuse it and found an old spider nest. Nightmare material. She's 3, so I didn't tell her. Took out the nest, reused the old stuffing. Retro Beatles wallpaper behind our old radiator. I came across an albino sea urchin at work the other day. Glove made it back home after a 10-mile trip without falling off the bumper. This absolutely humongous succulent plant in my planter box. The perfect nacho. 3 generations of the same sign. Someone got creative with stickers on their pickup truck. All cold afford. 3 nearly perfect snowflakes fell on my dog. My office has a stress ball for when we are stuck on hold with Ally Bank. Ally snacks. Lady with dog making nice patterns in the snow. This new $100 bill wasn't cut properly when it was printed. I made this ball out of security tags at my job. A waiting room at my local hospital has a ceiling light that looks like the sky. The lights on in this house make it look like it's wearing 3D glasses. This sign Xbox 360 spotted in the wild. Xbox 360. Driver beside me in traffic had a banana on their car. I started making balloon animals again. Here's a teddy bear. Guy eating tacos with his husky pup. I was driving near the airport in Dallas Fort Worth and I didn't notice the bridge over our road was an airplane taxiway. I was in awe. This mannequin shielding itself from the bright light. Garbage can filled up with water, then froze. Here is a huge ice chunk that came out. These 2 random cars had license plates that were only 1 digit off. FER 8347. FER 8307. This almost perfectly square crisp I found in the bag. I ordered a Big Mac and received an extra patty. These perfumes I just found at the airport's duty-free store. This restaurant is using a urge pot as a sink in their toilet. This wall plate has 3.5mm socket for an aux cord. The way the sunset lines up in my flight's windows. A tray and a chip can to make it easier to reach the bottom ones so they lay flat and not crumble to smithereens. Pink sky and snow. The optical illusion between my Forester and the reflection of the nicer newer one. The white light burns the floor, but the red light leaves nothing. I have the letter N on my left hand and the letter M on my right hand. This picture of a penny under a microscope I took looks like Jupiter. I saw a van painted like the Mystery Machine. I met the original Beetle from the first Herbie film. All the ad signs in a Nashville bathroom are defaced except for the one about Animal Base. Reporter Base. Scan me. I can see my plane's shadow on the jungle below. Saw this old car parked in front of an antique store. My chicken tender is shaped like a hammer. My chair's instructions recommend using the box for support while building. This sea rainbow. This beer has a marker to show when it is cold enough. Wife found the big shell. I found the small one. We were 50 yards away from each other. They are pieces of the same shell. Shadow covering the Grand Canyon from an incoming storm. The ice has finally melted enough for me to find the case for my AirPods. I got a conjoined balloon in my package. This croissant looks similar to a Nintendo 64 controller. Went to the beach just as the tide had gone out this morning. Found hundreds of these clams. I usually only see the empty shells. Blew my mind seeing them like this. Also thought it was cool that they're all in a line. I'm assuming they all swim in a current together. My dog's right ear always glows red in the sunshine. I found this royal dinner invite from the 80s in a thrifted suit jacket. Found about 10 years ago. Kept it ever since. Dinner in the presence of their royal highnesses. The Duke and Duchess of York, Mr. and Mrs. Bencoop. The Royal York Hotel. Thursday, July 16, 1987. The reception will begin in the ballroom at 6:45 p.m. Guest to be sealed by 7:45 p.m. Please present this card upon entry. My dog had puppies, and this one only has one ear. Found this while wandering in the woods. A leaf that landed stem down in the snow and was spun around by the wind, creating this pattern. This fairy garden I found on a walk around the neighborhood. A USB plug which can be used both ways. This cloud looks like a gecko blowing fire. A penny that has been stuck in the agitator groove of a top load washer. Been there for a while before I got it out with a paper clip. This hair that fell in my sink looks exactly like a treble clef.